Because of what happened the last time. What?
The last time I got in trouble, I was in a stolen Audi. My buddy somehow came up with like the plastic valet key for a new Audi.
So you stole it?
Nope, I didn't do it. And I was just so lost in my addiction. Like, I would usually change out the plates. I'm not glorifying here, I'm just telling a story. I think it was stupid and dumb what I did. Anyways, so I'd usually take off the license plate and I'd go to whatever dealership the car was and I'd put the paper plate on and then just carry about my business. But I hadn't done that with this car, and there was traffic and I needed to get from traffic. And I needed to get from like northern part of San Diego to downtown really quick. And my buddy called me and told me he had a rental car for me to pick up, because I used to get rental cars too. And so I was on the freeway and I decided, whenever there was traffic, I would just drive on the shoulder. And so sometimes people would try and come out and I just like have to go up on the side embankment and then come back down. And so I got into downtown, finally got into downtown. And once I got to downtown, there was like one cop car. And so I was just kind of like curious, watching them. And then I got towards the next intersection in downtown and I heard like a swarm of sirens, like not one, it was like multiple sirens. And so I like looked over and it was like a whole like swarm of probably like 10 cop cars heading my direction. So at that point,
what did you do?
I decided to take off, of course. Like would always just run. So it was like a Friday at like 5 p.m. in downtown. There's people everywhere. Thank God I didn't hit anybody or hurt anybody. And so I start just taking off like in downtown, and I go and I managed to get back towards the freeway. I like got in front of some cars that bottlenecked, and I got on and I was taking off and I lost a lot of them.
Did you get away?
No, this is the last, thank God I didn't, because like this led to my sobriety date. And so I'm smashing along, probably doing like 120, and some paisa doesn't even look, comes into my lane, and there's a car next to me. I couldn't go anywhere, and it pops my tire. So I got off on Sassafras exit and barely keep the car on the road. I had some chick that I was with, and her mom was in the back seat while all this was going on. And so I like keep it on the road, get to the first intersection, put it in park, jump out, and start running. And I go and I'm like hopping fences and like hop a couple fences. My plan is to double back down to the freeway and then run across the freeway and go off the other side. That way they wouldn't be able to get me. But as soon as I start doubling back down, as soon as I get close to the freeway, there's a whole line of cop cars. And so I have to double back, and then I can hear them coming. And so I was like, oh no. So I like found a crawl space at a house. I pulled the grate off the crawl space, crawled underneath the house, tried to put the grate back on. It wouldn't go flush. I tried it like 3 or 4 times. And so I just like left it kind of wedged on there. And at first they all came down, all went back, came down, they all left. They were gone for like 10 minutes. And then like one set of boots came down, saw that it was not flush against the house, pulled it off, got up under there, flashed it, and they pulled me out and all kinds of crap. And luckily I got in trouble that day, of course. And that was my sobriety day. That was the last time. It was October 5th, 2018. So luckily that happened. Luckily I got caught, and that was the end of my run. But it's just some of the foolishness, silly things that I used to do. No mo, not no mo.
So we're not going to speed today, is what it is.
No. There's no traffic. We might be speeding.
Whoa.